This is question number 33. Ray optics problem. Okay, let us see what is this. Object is placed in front of a concave mirror of focal length 12 centimeter. There are two possible positions of the object for which the image formed is 3 times the size of the object. Draw the ray diagram. Okay, so it is a concave mirror. So it is saying in the concave mirror the image is 3 times the size of the object. Larger image is formed. What are the two? Draw the ray diagrams. तो ray diagram तो simple है. Larger image concave mirror में बनने की possibility तभी होती है या तो रियल इमेज या वर्चुअल इमेज. तो रियल इमेज का रे डायग्राम ये है. अगर ये कॉन्केव मिरर है और ये फोकस है और ये सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर है. अगर ऑब्जेक्ट को फोकस और पोल के बीच में रखते हैं तो ये रे जो पैरेलल जाती है passes through this, और जो दूसरा रे है let's say falls on this equal angle because this is normal on the mirror. So equal angle, it goes like this. So let us say it goes like this. Now these two are not going to meet, so take them back. Take them back like this. Correct. So we can see that this is the virtual larger image. So that is the one in which the image is 3 times the size of object, but it is a virtual image. Now another diagram when image is 3 times the size of the object but it is a real image. So if you draw a concave mirror and this is your, let us say, focus, this is center of curvature. If you put an object between center of curvature and focus, you'll get a larger image beyond center of curvature. So the one which goes parallel passes through, no, not this one, passes through this, and the other ray which falls on this equal angle तो ये कुछ ये नो इट्स अ रियल इमेज ना, तो हम डॉटेड क्यों बना रहे हैं. सो इट्स अ larger image, larger real image, larger virtual image. So these are the two ray diagrams. Then he says find the distance between the two positions of the object. So दोनों केस में ऑब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन निकालनी पड़ेगी. Okay, now we know that since the object, since the image is 3 times the size of the object lengthwise, this length is 3 times this length, image is 3 times the size of the object, therefore image distance will be 3 times object distance, correct? So we can say that image distance for each of the cases, image distance is equal to 3 times object distance. ठीक है. So let's say object distance is equal to x, right? So Therefore, so u is equal to minus x, sign convention, and image distance is 3 times the subject. So image distance is 3x. So v is equal to, now v is equal to, if you see here, correct, in this case u is equal to minus x and v is equal to plus 3x. In this case, if you see, u is equal to minus x and v is equal to minus 3x, right? So v will differ in the two diagrams, so it will be 3x or minus 3x depending upon which diagram we are talking about. Now the focal length is being given as 12 centimeter, I think 12 centimeter. So now if you apply 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, mirror formula. So what do we get? So first you apply for this diagram. So 1 by 3x minus 1 by minus x is equal to 1 by 12. Now concavately focal length negative होती है, f की value minus 12. Okay. So what do we get is 1 by 3x plus 1 by x. So 1 by 3x plus 3 by 3x, it will give me 4 by 3x is equal to minus 1 by 12. So x will be minus 16. Therefore, object distance x will be minus 16. माइनस क्यों कर दिया, प्लस है ना, तो ये आएगा 3 by 3x minus 2 by 3x is this. So x की वैल्यू 8 सेंटीमीटर आ जाएगी. Okay. Now if we do the same calculation for the second case, so again 1 by v plus 1 by u is 1 by f. इसके लिए दोनों वैल्यू नेगेटिव है, तो 1 by minus 3x plus 1 by minus x is equal to 1 by minus 12. सब में माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, पूरा पॉजिटिव हो गया. उसके बाद 1 by 3x प्लस 3 by 3x प्लस 4 by 3x इज इक्वल टू 1 by 12. सो x की वैल्यू यहाँ से आ जाती है 8 by 3 16. तो ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस में जो डिफरेंस हुआ दोनों केसेस में वो 16 minus 8 सेंटीमीटर द आंसर. क्वेश्चन 36b, dipole moment of coil. So it says that there is a circular coil, number of turns is 5, so there are 5 turns. Okay, the coil has a radius of 7 centimeter. The coil has a current flowing in it of 2 ampere. Okay. Magnetic dipole moment of the coil. You have to calculate. Okay, fine. So dipole moment, magnetic dipole moment is given by I times area vector. So this is the dipole moment through one turn. So through n turn it will be n times I area vector. N is number of turns of coil, I is current, A is the area of coil. Okay, now area vector, if the current is in this direction, by thumb rule area vector will be coming outwards. So the dipole moment will be, direction of the dipole moment will be perpendicular to the direction of perpendicular to the plane of the coil, and the magnitude of the dipole moment will be how much? N, which is 5 turns, I, which is 2 ampere, and number of this, which is 7 centimeters को मीटर में कन्वर्ट करने से 7 into 10 power minus 2, तो एरिया ऑफ द कॉइल हुआ पाई आर स्क्वायर. पाई, which is pi is 22 by 7 into r square means 7 into 7 and then since this is centimeter, so minus 4. So 1 of the 7 gets cancelled, so this makes it 10, this makes it 22 into 7, which is how much? 154 into 10 power minus 4, so 10 power 3 and 10 power 4, so how much? 1540, 10 power minus 4 becomes 0.154, and the unit should be ampere meter square. Ampere meter square. This is the answer. Question 37B. So this is again a prism question, prism problem. So in this question a prism is given, which is and the light ray is entering like this, and this angle has been given as 45, so of course this is also 45 angle of incidence. And he says trace the path of the ray through the prism. Okay, and refractive index of the prism is 1.5. this is air. Okay, so apply Snell's law. What is what? Sin I by sin R is equal to mu 2 by mu 1. What is 2? What is 1? Light is going from medium 1 to medium 2. So sin I, angle of incidence, is sin 45 by sin R, which we have to calculate. R, mu 2, refractive index of this is 1, mu 1 is 1.5. So we get sin R value as sin 45, which is 1 by root 2 into 1.5, which is 3 by 2. So this gives me 3 by root 2. So that gives you the angle R. But sine value is never greater than 1. Okay, let us calculate the. Okay, first we need to check, since we were getting the value of sin R as 3 by root 2, which is greater than 1. So that means which is not possible, because sine function maximum value is 1. So that means there is some problem, and the problem is that this angle might be more than critical angle. So let us check what is the critical angle for interface. So sin IC by sin 90, correct? Let us say critical angle is this, for which angle of refraction is 90, is equal to mu 2 by mu 1. So sin IC is 2 by 3, correct? So So sin IC is 2 by 3. Okay, now 2 by 3 is 0.67, and here the angle is sin 45, so which is how much? 1 by 1.4. So if you divide 14 10.0 7, so that means this will be somewhat 0.7 something. So that means since this is more than, critical angle is less than the actual angle. Can you see this? IC is less than 45. So that means actual the angle of incidence is more than critical angle. So what will happen is it will reflect at 45. Total internal reflection will take place. And if the refractive index of the prism is 1.4, what will happen if the refractive index of the prism is 1.4? If the refractive index of the prism is 1.4, then if the refractive index, second part, if the refractive index of the prism is 1.4, then sin IC will be 1 by 1.4. Right? And then you can see that sin 45 is also 1 by 1.4. So that means critical angle is 45 is the critical angle. So if the refractive index of the glass is 1.4, then the ray will graze along, and this will be the critical angle. So that is the answer to second part. So that solves the two parts of this problem. This is a good question actually. Okay, now let us see the next question. Okay, next question is 37 optional B part. 37B optional question. This question is on again ray optics. Okay, so let us see. A converging lens has a power of okay, so there's a converging lens. This has a power 10 diopter, and it has a refractive index 1.5. Fine. When it is completely immersed in liquid, it behaves as a diverging lens of focal length 50. So there is a liquid, let us say if this is completely immersed in a liquid. So let us say it is in a liquid. This liquid is not water. It is when it is completely immersed in some liquid, then it starts behaving as a diverging lens of focal length 50. Okay. Find the refractive index of the liquid. मान लेते हैं ऐसे इस लिक्विड का रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स μl है, ठीक है. तो refractive index of lens, so refractive index of, so we'll use the lens maker's formula. So that means in this liquid, if the rays are going, they diverge as if they are coming from 50 centimeter distance, so it behaves like a diverging lens of 50 centimeter. Okay, so we'll make use of this questions on lens maker's formula is mu minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Mu, where mu is refractive index of this is lens material with respect to surrounding. यहाँ पे तो surrounding liquid है. So refractive index of glass is this much. So refractive index of glass with respect to liquid is refractive index of glass by refractive index of liquid, which is 1.5 by mu L. That is the value of mu here. Okay. F की वैल्यू हमको पता है -50 है. 1/r1 रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर दिया हुआ है, पावर दिया हुआ है 10 डायोप्टर, पावर से फोकल लेंथ से रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर. ओके, अब हम इसको यहाँ पर कर लेते हैं. तो इस फोकल लेंथ इज 1 बाय पावर, फोकल लेंथ मीटर, तो 1/10 0.1 मीटर मतलब 10 सेंटीमीटर फोकल लेंथ. तो रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर 20 सेंटीमीटर लेंस की. ओके, तो अब हम ये फॉर्मूला लगा देते हैं. ये वाली रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर पॉजिटिव होगी क्योंकि रे की डायरेक्शन में है, ये वाली रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर नेगेटिव होगी क्योंकि उसी डायरेक्शन में. तो 1/f इज इक्वल टू म्यू माइनस 1/r1 माइनस 1/r2 अप्लाई जब करेंगे तो 1/f, तो 1 बाय ये वाली f जो वाटर के अंदर होता है, तो 1 बाय -50, वाटर में बिहेव एज ए कॉन्केव लेंस ऑफ फोकल लेंथ 50 इज इक्वल टू 1.5 बाय म्यू एल माइनस 1 टाइम्स 1 बाय r minus 1 by r, so it will be 2 by r. So minus 1 by 50, 1.5 by mu l minus 1, और ये हो जाएगा 2 by r. अब यहाँ r की वैल्यू 20 है, तो minus 1 by 50 is equal to 1.5 by mu l minus 1, 2 by 20, ये आ गया. तो ये 2/20 जो है ये हो जाएगा 1/10 और ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा. तो व्हाट वी आर लेफ्ट विद 1/5, इसको पॉजिटिव कर दिया, इसका रिवर्स कर दिया, तो पॉजिटिव करने की वजह से तो इसको इधर ले आया. 1.5 बाय म्यू एल इज़ 1 - 1/5 विच इज़ 4/5. नाउ म्यू एल की वैल्यू आ जाएगी 5 into 1.5 by 4. So which is how much? This is like 1.25 into 1.5. So like into 3/2. So like 3.75 by 2, which will be like 1.87. refractive index of liquid. Liquid is definitely refractive index of liquid will come out to be more than this, and that is the reason it is diverging. So that's your answer. Refractive index of liquid 1.87.